Right. I want to thank everyone for coming today. On our agenda today for the Technology Committee is we're going to analyze the results of our recent survey. Got everybody's copy here. We wanted to get a more in-depth look at how our current curriculum is being used in the classroom and if we're using it actually for instructional purposes. So through this survey, we wanted to know what we needed to implement or improve as far as classroom technology. And I am going to start off by saying that 66.7% of the respondents were from just the kindergarten grade level and 33 from the pre-K. So we're looking more at just early childhood at this point. The results of this survey show right away that our teachers are not very comfortable with using technology. 50% of the respondents gave themselves a 3 out of 5 as far as their comfort level. 33.3 said that they were not comfortable at all using technology in their classroom. So that was kind of eye-opening right away. As far as we wanted to know exactly what type of technology they're using in their classroom, which was the next question. Statistics here show that the iPads were used 100% in all classrooms. Computers are 83.3. School-funded software was 33.3, and the other devices, as you can see here, were right around 16.7%. So we can clearly see that we might need more technology or possibly a different type of technology is needed for them to be able to use it in their classroom. Going on to our next question. Now, out of those who actually took this survey, 33.3% used their technology instruction or during instruction more than 5 times a week. That's basically 1 time a day. So that was a little eye-opening as well. So my thoughts after seeing these results were, if this is a situation where more professional development is needed or more appropriate technology is needed. Now, Beth, I know that you are on the PD committee. What type of suggestions would you have to help with this matter?
Any teachers who don't feel that it's age appropriate to use technology in the classroom, if they're a veteran teacher, they may not be comfortable to use it. So.
Okay. Yeah. And that's very true, especially since the survey is basically kindergarten, preschool is the only ones that answered, so that very well could be the case. Maybe we need to educate our teachers on that this can be age appropriate. Going on to the next question that we asked, if the students actually use the available technology within the classroom to complete their work. I know teachers probably use it, but are the kids actually using it? And as you can see here, 50% answered that the kids have used their technology within the last week, but when we look a little closer, it's only less than 5 times in a week. So again, we're looking at once a day that these students are actually using technology. To me, this doesn't seem right at all. For us to be the 21st century learning environment, I feel like students should be using technology a lot more than once a day. What do you guys think?
I agree. I think it should be used throughout, almost every lesson that you teach. Or at least incorporated in some kind of way, because technology is such a big part of the future.
I think it engages our kids, but our biggest problem is our curriculum doesn't always allow us to use the technology in our classroom. It's like we have it, but we can't always fit it into what we are forced to basically use.
Okay, so that might be something we need to look at a little closer. Okay, perfect. All right. Looking at the next question that you see here, it's referring to the opinions that teachers have on if they think technology actually impacts student learning. Like you said earlier, maybe a seasoned teacher they've been teaching for 30 years without technology, they may not see a need for it, so that could play a big factor. 83.3% said that it all depended on the type of technology used, which very well could be. So that's kind of why we're here today, is to discuss whether it's our teachers or the type of technology we have. Only 16.7% answered that a student will not be able to learn without technology. That's probably one or two too many, in my opinion. I think everybody can learn something from technology. Going on, our next question was, I thought this next statistic was was pretty interesting in that it was split right down the middle on whether teachers were able to use technology in all subject areas taught. So possibly I was thinking that this might again be another case of professional development that we need to make it useful for our staff. Anybody have any suggestions on why this may be so? I mean, why are the teachers half and half on whether it works or not?
Well, I think that if they're trained on using the technology and they're able to implement it with using the curriculum, then they would use it in their classroom. But a lot of the time, we're given technology but not shown how to use it correctly in our classroom.
So maybe our PD team and our curriculum team may need to get together to ensure that teachers are able to use the technology the right way with the curriculum.
And it could be even a one-on-one training, maybe if they put it in one-on-one so they can actually show us some of the ins and outs.
Oh, yes, that'd be very beneficial. Yeah. Okay. All right. And then our last statistic shows that the majority of the staff, 67.7%, are not okay with having to share technology among classes. So the thought of purchasing a class set of Chromebooks and moving it from class to class on some sort of rotation was not really a welcomed option. So we would have to come up with an alternative for that. Does anyone have any thoughts or suggestions to help in this matter?
Somebody wrote a grant.
Oh.
Everybody else that was actually useful for them, or how many they actually needed.
Okay.
And others could maybe try it out.
Oh, like a pilot program of some type?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if Beth were to get a classroom set, I could maybe try it out to see, before we went and bought the entire
For the
school,
whole
all the technology.
Okay. See if it would be beneficial for all. Okay. All right. Well, great. That was it was just a short survey to get us going to make sure that we know what is needed actually in our district. I will get with the PD and the curriculum teams, and we'll get some dates and meetings set up with them, and I'll keep you guys updated. All right. Thank you.
Thank you.